Hi there, Dr. Jennifer Smith here again. Today we're going to talk about how your office feels. What words would you use to describe it? Upbeat, zen, mellow, frenetic? Stay tuned. We're going to talk about how you define what you want it to be so that you can build it. If you are a woman who is a dentist or a dental specialist, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that bell so you get notified every time new content comes out on Tuesdays. All of this content just for you is by women for women. The number one question I am asked when I talk to women who are in dentistry is how I built my culture. I'm honored about that because it means people are talking about what my office feels like. That's what we mean by culture. How would you describe the feeling for you, for your team members, and also for your patients? So grab a pencil or a pen and some paper. We're going to do an exercise in getting down what it is you want your culture to be so that you can create it. Now, the first thing you want to do is identify what the office culture in your current office is actually like. It is hard to know where you want to get to if you're not sure where you're starting. And so I want you to think of the words that you would use to describe your office, the feel of it. We want to invoke emotion here. So it could be words like happy, cheerful, steady. It could also be words like drama-filled, moody, unpredictable. Any word that comes to mind when you think about how your office feels, write it down. Now that you've written down where you're at right this moment, I want you to write down what you want your office to feel like. Same thing here. You want to invoke emotion. Be big and bold with your words. As an example, I wrote down words like happy, energetic, fun, playful. Think of the words that would describe what you want. Now, you don't have to want what I want, but if you know what you want it to feel like for yourself, your team, and your patients, use those words and write them down. If you are in an office right now and you love the culture that you've built in that office, I want to hear about it. Go down to the comments section below and tell me the words you would use to describe your culture. Now, some people struggle to describe this, so I'm going to give you an exercise you can try if that happens to be what's going on for you. I want you to, in your head, imagine that you are 1 year from now and you are looking backwards over the best year your practice has ever had. And I want you to then describe what that felt like in the office every day. Was it exciting? Was it motivational? Was it happy? Was it zen? Talk about the words you would use to describe the feel of the office in that best year ever. Now, don't forget, it's not just about the feel you want for you, but the feel you want for your team, and also, very importantly, the feel that you want for your patients. Now, another exercise I did was I did write down also the words that I knew I did not want my office to feel like. I did not want my office to be described as moody, unhappy, unpredictable, filled with drama, being run by other people on a whim each day, depending on what they felt like. That is helpful sometimes as well. Now that you've got everything on paper, you can start to figure out how you can create that. One of the greatest benefits of having a culture that you've chosen and you've designed is that it immediately leads to things like less stress, less drama, less firing, less hiring. Your whole world should be easier. Just imagine what that will feel like. Now, a great way to get started is to fill out our business health checklist, which is linked down below in the description, and that will help you establish where your practice is at and what your vision is, which is how you help to create the culture and the definition of the culture that you want for within your office. Now, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell, like this video, leave me a comment below. I can't wait to hear all about your practice and the culture that you want to build. I'll see you next time.